Right, we're going to talk about Nez Perce language, the beginner unit. Basically, we're going to be starting with vowels and consonants. Starting with vowels, we've got short vowels and we've got long vowels. Pretty much just like in English, except our sounds that we make with these vowels is a lot different. So with these short vowels, our sounds we have is ah, ah, I, o, u. Example words of these could be like must I. Must I would be spelled, that's one A. Right there, must I. And it has a sound, almost like a short U in English. Then with the E, we have words like kuhet, yehet. That gives us would be a short E in English. It's also a short E in Nez Perce. So we have words like yehet, that would be your neck. We have words like tehes, that's ice. The I has a short sound just like English again as I. And we have different words like tit, tin. We have words like your hinny, which would be your chest, and your silu, which would be your eye. So that's all a short I. Then moving on to the O. That's a little different than English. Typically in English it has an ah sound, but with Nez Perce or short O is similar to the long O. It's just the long O, you lengthen it out, it's more drawn out. So the short O is o, like your pants, tohon, tohon. Then you have words like kota, that's what we call a quarter. We don't have an R in Nez Perce. We'll get to that when we talk about consonants. We don't really have a big difference in those other than O and O. O, O. So the short O is real, we just kind of say it quicker. Tohon, tohon. Then we had that word for quarter, kota. So far we've got I, o. Now the last one, the U, this is a short U. And that goes u. And we got words like nukt, which is our word for meat. We have huhui, which is your shoulder. So it's real quick, almost like saying book. That's the short U, like in the English word book or put. That's our U, So I, o, u. Now this one, I like to treat this more like a sound, like a short U sound, the A. In English it'd be a short U, so this is I, o, u. Now with the longer vowels, most of them are just drawn out. So you got to say them a little longer. We have words like hama. So now we're not making a sound anymore, we're going ah. So we have hama, that's a man. We also have an Appaloosa, Mamin. And then the word for three, we say mitat. So it's just you draw it out more. Ah. Okay, now the E's. In English, this is similar. This would be a short A sound in English, so like an apple. In Nez Perce, the two E's make an sound. So we have like a duck. This is a good example because it has both a short E and a long E. So the long E is in the front. Cat, cat. So here's the long E, here's the short E. This is a and this is a cat, cat. There's some more examples. We have waptis. And that would be a golden eagle. We also have, this sounds real similar, we have watis. And that is our word for the earth or the ground. Hasu, which would be the lamprey, the Pacific lamprey, or the eels that we have around here. This also has a short U in it. These are all good examples because it shows a long vowel and a short vowel. So u. Waptis, wat moving on to the I's. This one's real important because this is where we get our E sound. In English, that's the long E. But remember, our short I, it goes I, like in tin, which is your chin. We have words like seateen, which is what we call a wild turkey. It comes from seat, with snot. So this literally means with snot, the dangly thing with the turkey. So CT, that's two long I's right there. Even we have pronoun we use all the time, een, when you're talking about yourself, een. That'd be like this, it's two long, or one long I. He semtux. So this one has the long I, a short E, and a short U. He semtux. Okay, and then the O's, we talked about the O's a little bit. So the short O's, we had that word tohon for the pants. The long O's we have for the color blue. Should be right here, yos yos. So tohon, it's a quick O sound. And then the long O's we have yos yos. So you just got to draw it out a little bit longer. There's also kapo. So here's the short A, and then we have the long O. So and O, kapo. Then lastly we have the U's. The U's is, it's the difference between, like we have the word in English, we have book. So that would be how our short U sounds. It has the like in the words book and put. The U though would be more like words like moon. We actually have our body parts. We have a couple. We have husus. There's the long U and the short U. Then we also have nu. Once again, the long U and the short U. So the long U's make our oo sound, and the short U's make our sound. It's important to distinguish between the short and the long vowels, mainly because it can make differences in meaning. And these are a few examples of that, of the meaning changing. These aren't so much because this is just between if I'm saying I am making something or he or she's making something. But the only difference in the way you say that is hanisa, and then you got to draw it out, hanisa. So that's why it is important to distinguish between those. And like with eating, I'm eating, we say hipisa, then we say hipisa. Now the one I like to use with the younger kids a lot, really helps remember, is sis and sis. Now these are two totally different things. Sis would be your belly button. If you say sis, you know, that's soup or stew. So you can imagine the confusion if you're not saying these correctly. So that's the reason why you have to pay attention to long vowels and short vowels. And it really just comes down to sound and not how you spell it really, but the sound you're making.